Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can see,
everybody,
we are
and
all
welcome to
set.
today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Santos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Maradona. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he cuts out the supply. Referee's given a throw. Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. He's got the shot away! That's a decent... And another try! Gets his pass away. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. Now this could be a chance. Pedri! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pedri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's had a hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions. That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Maradona. And here's Batistuta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's there to belt it away. Neymar. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Santos clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
Batistuta! They want to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught napping! And that's a throw-in. Figo. He's had a shot! He's delivered all right!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Madrid have fired themselves in front. And there's the end of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Madrid happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. Wilshere gets over and intercepts. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Vinicius Junior! It's loose now and they want to get... And it's come back out to him. Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter.
Goes in for the header! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Maradona was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's a chance. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Batistuta, Neymar. Great chance! And yes, it's there! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
After 74
Sharp,
minutes,
simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. All Black clears. Shot a goal! And that would have won it.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Kimmich, and the pass is intercepted. Oh, he's been flattened there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. White is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Figo.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
4 extra minutes added on, and it's Maradona. Pedri, given the lift of his goal. Oh, it's come loose! Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. And that's it! What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Batistuta picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the
Hello,
promise
everybody,
of a
and
match
welcome
that
to
will
today's
really get the
match.
juices flowing. And the match day noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. There's the whistle, and here we go. Vinicius Junior.
Oh, really well played.
No, he's overshot the green.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective, whether on or off the ball.
Yeah, fantastic talisman for his nation.
And more discipline than people credit him.
Nuno Mendes. Vinicius Junior. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Eto'o. Big chance! And he's gone looking for safety. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, he's burst through! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Roberto Baggio. Bergkamp. And it's Figo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Alonso. He's in here! Roberto Baggio! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Adams.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Rijkaard, a true great in every sense of the word. Oh, he's found support out wide. Son Heung-min, he's having a go! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And no, that was never going to make it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's Son Heung-min! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Gently done. Iniesta. And he cuts out the supply. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's having a hit! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Batistuta. Number 22. Bergkamp. Coming on the field. Number 15.
That is good alertness. Figo is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Now it's Pedri. Yep, it's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Xabi Alonso with the clearance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. And he can clear it away. Gerrard.
Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
And he's managed to get rid. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's Rummenigge! No, he couldn't get hold of it. And that will be it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
This is a hard one to take.
Well, how will we look back on that?
Stronger.
Yeah, well, I've been on the
we?
losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. He's in space and looking for options. Decent ball. Oh, what a climb!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's there to clear it. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Nice intercept. Can he put it away? And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot it was...
Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Batistuta. Bergkamp. It's Bergkamp! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Bergkamp really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
David Villa trying to keep this in. Looking for options for movement. Rice kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Gets his pass away. That is a brilliant interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. This is promising. David Villa. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
Figo! He scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, delightful ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Done delicately. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's big chance! They've done it! A goal at a really telling moment. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Bayer Leverkusen get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Real chance! And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look.
Please be reminded that
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back underway. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Neymar! It's anyone's ball now. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Cleared without hesitation. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he's managed to get free. Steaming on goalwards. He's played it long.
Match was
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. The shot! It's a goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get away here? He has found the way through. Roberto Carlos. And he was quick to react. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Neymar. Beckham. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rodri. Oh, well played. Adams with the clearance. Vigo in acres of space out wide. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a Haaland! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Gets his pass away. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a hit! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all...
Haaland! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Palmer. Messi. Gabriel cuts it out. Palmer. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And here's Haaland. Haaland!
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nuno Mendes. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Messi. Dumfries with the delivery. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Driving on and making good progress. That's a nicely measured pass. That's a shade optimistic. And it's Batistuta. Rafael Leao! Rafael Leao! Figo! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And again!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Haaland. Messi. Mendes spots it and intercepts. Now it's Rafael Leao, and he's managed to get free, showing good feet.
Look, movement creates more options.
In for a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Bergkamp. Now it's Rafael Leao. Madrid have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Steaming on at a shot! And the ball's come loose here. He's found some space.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Palmer. Well, they've got it again. And he's had a hit! Modric. And we hit half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. Now it's Figo. He is through here. He rises! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but. Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
He's got away. There's the hit! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot it was ghastly defence.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Bergkamp. He has found the way through. Figo! Now, who's going to be first to this? Palmer. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, what a mistake! And a shot! Dispatched clinically. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Cross goes in there. Can he finish? Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here. Tries the volley! Oh, we expect... Great chance! Well, now it's fallen kindly here! And he hits the net! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Now it's Figo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's found a way through. Lovely feet. Oh, he's been caught napping. Goes for the header! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Such a good gamble to take, and one that paid off very handsomely. Good job he trusted his instincts.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It's going to be another throw. Now he's got tall. They've scored! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see that.
And time is up. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Rafael Leao taking in the accolade. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that could set him on his way. Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's clever.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Bellingham. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Batistuta, and Batistuta! Dispatched clinically! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Mendes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that's an inviting ball. Pedri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Just eases him off the ball. Nico Williams. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a sharp pass. Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He won't be happy with that one. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it. And he'll shoot here! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
And it's Messi. Pedri. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. And the pass is intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Madrid leading 1-0 at the break. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
They've got to be quick to recover this. Good read, needed to be. Bergkamp. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
The attendance for this match was 72,000.
Just about up to the hour now. Guardiola clears it away. He's going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Nuno Mendes put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Pedri. Oh, that was vital.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Bergkamp. Hits one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's a decent clearance. And reclaimed it in a trice. Under an awful lot of pressure. Oh, it's played into the... Tries a header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
That's a throw. And here's Mbappe. Pedri. Mbappe! Oh, it's come loose. Mendes going full tilt down the left. Vinicius Junior is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's
There
Messi.
will be 1 minute added time.
Cleared away. So that's it. It is all over. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
Batistuta.
Voted man of the match and... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of
everybody,
the
and
footballing
welcome to
folk in this
today's
part of the
match.
world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he was quick to react. Costa Curta gets it away. Bergkamp. Bergkamp is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared without hesitation. Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And smartly reclaimed.
Son Heung-min really added the...
Can he put it away? They've scored! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Vitinha. Bergkamp.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. It's Son Heung-min! Could be danger here. And a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Oh no circumventing this opponent. Look at the space here. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Costa Curta. He's looking wide. Well read, nice interception. Son Heung-min. Bergkamp. Oh, super find. Batistuta. And it's Figo.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vitinha. Aim forwards. Son Heung-min. Good, strong midfield running here. And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Bergkamp. Bergkamp cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence.
Chance to finish. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Guardiola getting this one clear.
This match was
Your impression so far, Jim?
72,306.
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's run loose here. Oh, that's a very big chance! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal stats.
There's the hit! He scores! And the comeback is complete!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And yes, it's him again. He's gone for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
And he's managed to get free. Now then, the ball's come loose.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Son Heung-min. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He can get that clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Adams makes the interception. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Has been indicated.
He could be in here. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? And another try! And he hits the net. They have stolen level at the last.
Yeah, they've only got the...
And that's that. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Batistuta claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
This is a lost children's announcement.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin. it.